We was at the bar last night and we was talking about what's a good place to go on vacation for us rednecks and what's a bad place. We all agreed a place that won't let you bring your hunting dogs along is bad. We don't care, and that's why we stay away from some places. One of the odd things we found out is California, along the coast of California, because one of the fellers has been out there, they don't mind if you bring your dogs along. But sometimes their parking garages ain't the entry ain't high enough for a good pick me up truck with a camper on top of it, and you certainly cannot bring in your fifth wheel. They will just mess on themselves if you say, "Where can I park that?" Because apparently you take up too many parking places and they don't drive fifth wheels. I don't understand that. Do you? It just makes no sense. So we was a talking about other places that's good to go that do also accept dogs. We all agreed that a fishing camp near a swamp is heaven. I mean, yes, you got mosquitoes and chiggers and snakes and other things, but you got a swamp, and swamps always have fish, and you're going to have a good time unless somebody falls out of a boat and gets bit by a snake, and then they're not going to have a good time. But as long as it's not you and it's not a relative you like, that's really not much of a problem. So we said swamps was good fishing, good redneck vacation places. The beach is good if there ain't too many people there. The problem with beaches is too many people are there, and some of them is downright rude. And y'all know what I'm talking about. And you get down there to these beaches, particularly if you got your children with you. We take our grandchildren along. And there's somebody down there what should not be wearing that suit that they're wearing because it's not enough to cover a gravy boat. And they got a whole lot to cover. And I'm not going to describe it in detail because it'll make it difficult for me to eat later. I remember this one vacation we took the grandchildren down to the beach with us. And we was down there having a good time. And this lady came by and her husband came by. And our little grandson, he was like 5 years old, and he's blunt. He makes me seem shy. And he walked right up to him and said, "You two realize your swimsuits ain't covering enough? I can see your booty crack there. I can see it right there. See that booty crack?" And he pointed right at their booty cracks, and they got all upset. He was just telling them the truth. So we think beaches is fine as long as people's wearing enough that the 5-year-old won't walk up and tell them what their anatomy is exposing.